so now I'm going to just leave it like that so they can see. Because they want to see something when they're coming in. Hi, guys. Woo! It's a beautiful Saturday. I would sing if I could, but I can't. Hi. You like it? GTV, baby, GTV. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Devon. Hi, Argentina. Yeah, we love the international playground. We love the international playground. Hi, Latrice. Hi, Teresa from Chicago. Hi, London. Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'll be down there next week or week after next. Like the 16th. Hey, New Orleans. This is a special weekend for you guys down in New Orleans. Oh, I got something special for you today. GTV, baby, GTV. Detroit. Yes, yes. I heard you guys won yesterday football against the Jaguars. Isn't that the name of the team in Jacksonville? Yeah, you beat Jacksonville. You beat Jacksonville. That's okay because the Ravens are playing today. They're playing DC. Yeah. What's the name of DC's team? Redskins. Oh, yeah. Redskins. Whatever. I'm so glad you guys got in early so you can leave us some comments. I want to play with you today. I got an interview. Yes. Glo-Time. I'm trying to decide. Are we going to do Glo-Time? Okay, you guys. I want you to meet my nephew. This is Nick. Yes, go Cowboys. That's funny. Okay, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, Nick. They're saying hi to you. Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, we're bringing in Facebook. We're bringing Facebook. Oh, it's so nice of you guys to say hi. Hi, Facebook. It's Gloria and my nephew, Nick. Here we are. Hi, you guys. Getting dressed for a skincare class. Fabulous. Fabulous. The hearts are flowing. Thank you so much. Beijing, China. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Very cool. Very cool. That's what's up, he said. That's what. Whoa! Uh-oh. You guys, I dropped the phone. Jeez Louise. Uh-oh, we're back. I just dropped the phone. No problem.
Live reel be without bloopers.
I know. I mean, really, that's a good blooper. That's a good blooper. But hold on, I'm setting it up. Nobody move. You know what? Hold that, Nick.
All right.
You guys, hold on a second.
She'll be right back.
What they say?
Apple products.
Yep, that's him. Okay, this is not. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Facebook. Just hold on a second because.
Oh, somebody from Texas.
Oh, Texas. Hey, Cheryl.
Somebody from London.
From London. Yeah, this is so cool.
What's up?
This is awesome. Okay. Let's see. Yep. They're coming on. I love it. Love the hearts on Facebook. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
You can do emojis on that. That's good. You like his smile? Yes, he's fabulous, you guys. Fabulous. Okay, so I know that sometimes this is your first time on Periscope. This is Nick's first Periscope. Facebook Live. This is fabulous. My name is Gloria Mayfield Banks. I'm calling you from Baltimore. Talking to you, being with you live from Baltimore. I want to let you guys know I'm an author of a book called Quantum Leaps. I'm so excited about the webinar I'm getting ready to deliver to you guys called There's No Comfort in the Comfort Zone. There's no comfort in the comfort zone. So don't forget to go to my website, gloriamayfieldbanks.com. Don't forget to go to my website and tune in with me and join my mailing list. And as I say always, I believe my calling is to teach ordinary people how to create extraordinary lives. And when I tell you the hearts on Periscope are going up, you guys, we are going to hit 1 million today. Yes, and don't forget, if you go back and you watch this on the replay and you hit the hearts, they matter. They matter. But I only want them if you're getting what you want. I only want them if you're getting what you want. GTV, baby. This is GTV. Okay, so today I said, wow. You guys, seriously, this is so special. This is called Glo-Time. In fact, Nick helped me name it, Glo-Time. When sometimes I get to interview people, and because my following is a lot of ambitious women, and because one of my major role models always has been my sister. She went to Howard University. I went to Howard University. She went to Harvard. Oh, my goodness. Another blooper. She went to Harvard Business School. I went to Harvard Business School. Okay, I got to fix my phone. It keeps falling. So why do you keep falling? You cannot fall. Oh, man, this is not working. Okay, now we got it. We almost got it.
We'll make it work.
Okay, make it work. Make it work. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah! Okay, so she went to Harvard Business School. I went to Harvard Business School. Nick, full scholarship at Howard University. Done an amazing job. You like Glo-Time? Thank you for the hashtag Glo-Time. Thank you for the hashtag. And now he's on his way. Done a phenomenal career. Phenomenal career. So anyway, I thought we could spend some time because a lot of the women that I'm talking to right now are people that have a home that you are a major participant in. The woman makes the home. I don't care what they say. Okay, so you got the kids, you got your jobs, you got your part-time thing going on. You're either an entrepreneur or you have a heavy-duty executive job, and you know the guilt's come in. And are my kids going to be fine? And here's a product, another product. I love bringing you products of ambitious, winning women. Ambitious, winning women who've made a significant contribution to their household in many ways. And I don't care what people say about us. When we do what we do, our number one priority is for our family. So, Nick. He lives in D.C. Tell him a little bit about yourself, where you grew up. Just tell him a little about yourself.
So, what's going on, everybody? Again, it's your nephew Nick. Originally from Chicago.
Chicago.
Like you said, graduated from Howard in 2012, magna cum laude.
Did y'all catch that? Magna cum laude, just saying. Smart.
Upon graduation, I joined Deloitte Consulting as a consultant. So,
I know his voice. All of us have always talked about his voice. We try to get him to do commercials, but you know. Hey.
Just been working and grinding ever since, and you know, just trying to follow the family footsteps.
And so, oh, he said louder. Okay, because I know I don't have my earpiece in. Wait a minute, let me put my earpiece in so you guys can hear, because it helps. I know we're outside. Okay, does that help? Does that help? Is that loud enough?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, great, awesome. Okay, good. Yes, family's everything. Yes, and a 50-hour job. Yeah, okay, so anyway, I wanted to ask Nick. We were sitting here talking. Seriously, you guys, seriously, family is everything. And he texted me the other day, and he said he's coming up to Baltimore. He's going to come visit with me. So we've had some great time visiting, laughing, talking about life. Just fabulous. So I said, Nick, why don't you tell a little bit about his mom, Amy Hilliard. I know she's president of Fashion Fair. I know. She is a sister that you want to reckon with. She is president of Fashion Fair. I know I do Mary Kay. You don't have to tell me. I know. I do Mary Kay. She's president of Fashion Fair. We laugh about it all the time. Okay. But before that, she was an entrepreneur. So Amy's career has been one of a very, very successful executive woman. And then she was a very successful entrepreneur. And now she's a very successful, highfalutin, traveling all over the place entrepreneur. And raised two amazing kids. One of them sitting right here. So, Nick, if you were to say what was, given that environment about your mom, what was one of the biggest benefits of that? And what was one of the biggest challenges of that?
I mean, the biggest benefit is definitely just seeing somebody on a consistent basis, always working, always, striving towards something. I think that it can be a little bit understated, the value of just seeing somebody continuously on the grind, continuously developing themselves and trying to become a better person. So, for myself growing up, if I ever, was looking for, what's the next step, or what do I need to do to further my own development.
Talk louder.
Oh, sorry about that. But having somebody so close to home that's able to just show me on a day-to-day example, this is how you do it, this is how you continuously grind, this is how you grow business, this is how you talk in business, this is how you act, when you're in the scene of a client. Just the little things that, was definitely a huge benefit to me, moving forward. I would say the challenges, somebody that works that hard and, grinds that hard, their availability sometimes is a little bit scarce. When you think about it, somebody who has to travel sometimes, Monday through Thursday and then only back on Friday. So yeah,
Keep talking.
I guess you can say that was definitely a challenge. But again, it's a part of the process. You can't have, everything you want in the, along your journey. So it's just something you have to work around. But I would definitely say one of the ways that you work around that is to keep things simple for the kids. Growing up, I didn't understand, the dynamics of how much she traveled and how much, her schedule required her to be out of town. But the way that she was able to keep my schedule simple, kept me around sports, so I was always, involved. We have, friends in the neighborhood, family friends who would help and look out for me and, make sure, I was, I ate right and, was getting my homework done and all the good stuff that you want your kids to do. There's a way around it, but you really have to, take in the concept that it takes a village to raise a child.
Right.
And use all your resources.
Yeah, I think that's a great. Oh my God. A couple of days ago, you guys, we were talking about you can't be superwoman. You can't be superwoman. You can't be superwoman. And it does take a village to raise amazing kids, because while you continue to be amazing, you can't give up on your amazing self for your children and expect them to see a vision of an amazing woman. And you can't spend all your life helping them become amazing and you lose yourself in the process. This is so awesome. And then Amy's, I love the way they hashtag grind. They jumped on that grind, okay. So Amy's on her grind, getting it in. She's got young kids. I'm on my grind, getting it in. I have young kids. Both of us have live-ins. Both of us worked at a time when we had some people come into our home, live with us in our home, and helped us. Both of us at one point were single parents. And so we were able to strive together. That's why I tell you guys that the people you hang around really make a difference. We would talk to each other about how to make that atmosphere work. We would talk to each other about what our kids were dealing with and what we were dealing with as mothers, as women, as entrepreneurs. We were getting our grind in, and this is a perfect example. Nick brought up a perfect topic. He was awesome in sports, and she made sure he didn't have to sacrifice what he was awesome in order to participate in sports. My other sister, Wendy, was president of the Women's Sports Foundation, and we're going to do a Glow Talk with her because she does a lot with parents and kids that are in sports and what that sports does for them. But I'll tell you something else that I watched Amy do with both her children. She kept a high priority on their education. And a high priority, I love this to talk about Jesus, a high priority on their spiritual life. She was on it, and she didn't give up anything. She found a way to make it happen. And then I remember when Nick was in high school and he was heavy into sports, okay, let me just brag on my nephew for a second. He was brilliant in high school, seriously. He was excellent in high school. He's not the kind of person who would waste time. He's still intense. The brother's intense. He's always been intense. And then he went on to college, and he did exceptional at college, and it made such a difference. Okay, so, Nick, talk about maybe an example. Imagine these women that are out here watching, and they're bringing up family members, and they have children. Talk about the guilt, maybe, that they either are feeling that you might understand where they're coming from, where their kids are young, but now you're on the other side of that.
Okay, so from the standpoint of feeling guilty about not being able to be there for your kids all the time because, you're working on things that you're striving for. I mean, to put it simply, there's no real way around it, but you have to be real with yourself and understand the feeling. So, when I say that, I say that to mean that make the moments matter that you do have available. So yes, my mother would travel Monday through Thursday most weeks, and she would call me at night to say goodnight, and somebody else would read me a bedtime story and the whole 9 yards. But on Friday and Saturday when I had my games and it was showtime, she was front row center, the loudest one in the room,
right.
had the biggest camera,
Right.
the biggest hat. So there was no,
That's my sister.
so there was no way of me missing that moment. So
Right.
yes, Monday through Thursday, I might have, my little moments here and there, oh, I wish mom was here. You can't avoid that. But on Friday and Saturday, I forgot all about that because we were having that moment. So you try and just make the moments matter that you do have. And, you just try and,
Hats matter.
and you just try and avoid the sad parts by not, having to constantly bring it up around them and, just kind of really enjoy and cherish the more that you do have, and just maximize it. And plus now with technology, you have FaceTime, you have Periscope now,
Right.
You have all types of, maneuvers and ways to connect with kids that I didn't have growing up. And, but again, we worked around it and we made it work. So,
Awesome.
if that's what you really want, then you have to really approach it that way and really, exhaust all options because there are many most times than not.
Let me ask you this question. This is a question when I'm talking to women, I tell them all the time. When your children are young, or some of you guys, seriously, one of my most amazing leaders on my team has 13 grandchildren. 13 grandchildren. And she just had her 13th day before yesterday. And I was like, wow. She said, I got my why, Gloria. I totally got my why. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. And so one of the things that I talk about is, when you have the time that you have, when your children are young and you don't do what you needed to do, when they need you to contribute to their life, and you haven't made the right choices, you live in regret.
Yeah.
And so your mom, she worked hard. She brought you up in a gorgeous home. Then she moved into another gorgeous space. Okay, so Gloria, I cannot decorate. I ain't got a decorating bone in my body, for real. Now, Amy, for real can cook. Amy, for real can decorate. Amy, for real can dress. Nick, what? I'm just going to tell you, the brother, he don't need no stylist. He got it all himself. When Nick, the whole family walks, what Nick gonna wear? What's Nick gonna wear? Because Nick can bring it. That's just all of that. So seriously. Okay, so the reason I bring that up is that some of us, when our kids are younger, when we have young grandchildren, or whatever the situation, you know that you need to get it on. Yeah, he got swag. He got serious swag. If you don't make the right choices now, when your children need you so they can make different choices financially, it's going to be important. And when my children were young, I knew I needed those role models in front of me that said it was okay for me to be super bad all day long, right now, so that when it was time for them to go to college, when it was time for them to see the world, when it was time for them to say, I need a little extra here, I need a little extra there, I was the one they came to. Nick, what was it like for you to know that on the other side, because your mother did sacrifice, like we talked about earlier, she made sacrifices. What are some of those times when you needed that, you were glad that she did that?
Let's see. One of those moments would probably be, when I was applying for high school. So, as everyone knows, the world revolves around politics and everything. And, even though, yes, I had, strong grades to get into the school that I actually ended up, attending, which was when young, my mother was able to, through her hard work, through her connections, she was able to make phone calls around to make sure that my application was viewed with the first pile, and to make sure that, granted, I'm not asking for a favor to get them in. I'm just asking for first consideration.
Wow.
And that goes a long way.
Wow.
You know, like, so the thing about it is, like, as I get older, as I mature, as I start to reflect on different things and, you know, just going through the different opportunities I've had in my life, a lot of them have stemmed from things that my mother has worked towards or worked for all her life. You know, so connections, politics, you know, being able to say that, yeah, you know, my mother is Amy Hilliard, even if they don't know her personally, if they know her work ethic and they know her track record, they, more times than not, they'll give me a shot based off of the strength of her work ethic and her reputation. So that goes a long way.
Right. That's so major. Okay, you guys, we're going to shut this down for a second, in a second, but I want to tell you guys what he's talking about is that because Amy had her grind on, because she was out there making it happen, when it came time to pick up the telephone, she could do it. That's why Nick and I were talking earlier about people skills. And when you become successful, when you work hard to become successful, when you wake up and you work hard, it brings something out in you that other people allow to stay asleep. And when you wake up to what it is that God intended you to have, when you wake up to go and get it, he's already put it in you. Now you have to wake up and make it happen. When you do that, something happens to the person inside of you, and you become a different person. When you become that different person, you learn the courage, you learn the ambition, you learn this life skills that allow you to pick up the phone and ask where you once were not able to do that. And that's what I'm talking about. When I do that webinar about there's no comfort in the comfort zone, those places become more comfortable because you are used to going to make it happen. Nick was brought up in a household where a woman was making it happen. And as a man, it makes a difference that he's with a woman who knows how to make it happen. I don't have to say this to him. I already see it in what the conversations that we have. The women that he chooses to have in his life are women that like to make it happen. Women that are not just depending upon him. And yes, Nick had a very fabulous father figure. Fabulous father figure. It's very close to his dad. Dad has a fabulous family. And we're all together Dad. Like, hey, hi, Earl. I mean, seriously. And so that's the beautiful thing. That's another thing. With a strong woman, she can continue to stay connected to the places. Because when you become someone who's in charge of taking care of your life, there's something that happens when your confidence is high and no one can steal your joy. I watched that movie, you guys, War Room, last night. OMG. Go to the movies and see War Room. I mean, so much about that movie was how the joy comes from the Lord. Not from somebody over here, not somebody over here, not from your career, not from this, but your joy comes from the Lord. And then everything else trickles down from that. It was just so powerful. But you guys, seriously, that was a perfect example. You guys, as you guys are an example, all of us are an example for other people. I just really appreciate Nick. I appreciate you guys coming on Glo-Time. I hope you guys shared. I hope you swipe and share. Or if you're an Android, you swiped up. If you're an iPhone, you swiped over. You shared this with your network. You share it. You take a link. You put it on your Facebook. You let them know that this is a story about a child who became a man with an ambitious woman. A child became a man under an ambitious woman. And you know, I want you to be an ambitious person. I want you to check me out on our webinar. It's coming at you soon. So please don't get locked out. Please don't get locked out. Last time I had a webinar, so many people were emailing me, messengering me, saying I missed the deadline, I missed the deadline, I missed the deadline. So that's why on every one of these things I'm talking about it, because I don't want you guys to miss the deadline. So, and if you go back and replay, don't forget to hit the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. I love you guys, and I'll check with you later. Bye, Nick.
Peace.
Glo-Time, GTV, baby. Don't forget, this will be lifted up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope. It's GTV.
Pound Glo-Time.
Pound Glo-Time. Pound it. Pound Glo-Time. See you later. Bye.